Yo, what's going on, everyone? So, as you can see, we have an all spells deck here. Like, laser, that's not original. You've done that before. Hold on. The day that this video is being uploaded and made public, I was gonna say the man, the myth, the legend, but it's more like the guy, the thing that runs the xDragon7 channel. It's his birthday when this is uploaded, so, congratulations to him for still being alive. And yeah, we're going to be using some of his most popular decks, and the decks that mean the most to him, and we will recap his history, so let's just get into it. Alright, up against Arrow at Fox at Arrow. So this deck right here is the deck that xDragon7 used in his most popular video, All Spells to 8,000. Truly, no one thought that, it would do so successful, but it did. And then he proceeded to, carry on with life and milk the sea. He just proceeded to keep making videos and, all good fun and stuff like that. So yeah, this was the deck that got him the most fame. So I figured it's probably appropriate to use it. He's been on YouTube for some amount of time. And he's had some decent success despite all the odds. He started making long-form content not that long ago, and he's been doing good. What is this deck? He's been doing good, and he proved everyone wrong. We were like, Dragon, no, you're a horrible person, you manipulate people, you're not going to succeed. But then he did. To his credit, he did. No one ever would have saw it coming, but here we are. Also, this is going to be a beautiful rocket. So, it was one of the biggest shocks ever. We really didn't think he was going to make it. And yeah, so he was making shorts for a while before that. And then one fateful day, I uploaded a video, and Dragon found this video, and then Dragon was like, oh, I'm going to message this guy, and that guy was me, the man, the myth, the legend, Lasers here. We've been talking ever since, and yeah, that's pretty much where we stand today. He's still making videos, sadly, and, he's doing good, all of his supporters are happy to see him keep going. Will this delivery, but it's not going to pull back, is it? No. All of his supporters are happy to see him, still kicking, still going. And yeah, pretty big moment. So once again, it is his birthday. So if you want to wish him well, definitely go ahead in the comments if you want to. I'm just going to prevent this guy from winning for as long as possible. Oh, that freeze was crisp. This man's trying everything to get my tower, and it's going to happen because the spears are on. No. That's fine. Even though this was Dragon's most popular deck, it doesn't mean it was the best, so we got to go back in the time machine, crank it back, rewind, and find a better deck. Alright, up against xDragon7s, so the deck we're using now was from xDragon7's first ever short. The first short, still public on the channel. I'm not sure if it's his first, but it is the one that's public and is the first. So, this is a pretty no-skill E-Golem deck. I don't agree with it, but xDragon7 was probably feeling down that day and decided to indulge in some no-skill gameplay. And it's fine. You gotta resist temptation, but xDragon7 just simply didn't have the willpower. And, it is only human to commit sin, but I don't think he's human, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. He seems like a pretty odd fellow, to say the least. Let's go healer, log this back. I think we lost. Part 2. This is why you don't use E-Golem, guys, right here. This is why you don't use it. Okay, we can punish that ghost. Why did the game just do that? I didn't want to do that! Man, even the games like, wow, Laser's using Eagle and we gotta punish him and move the NATO a tile over. Like, this is why you don't use Eagle, guys. This is why you don't use Eagle. This is definitely not scripted or anything. I'm not scripting this. Like, do not use Eagle. It's very bad. Using Eagle is a slap in the face of the Clash Royale gods, even though that they still allow it. But anyway, that's irrelevant. That's not really relevant, actually. It's pretty relevant. It's pretty annoying. But anyway, just don't use Eagle, guys. Yeah, this was xDragon7s first short on his channel. This was the deck he used for some reason. Again, I think it was because he was feeling upset that day and decided to sin. And I mean, again, he's only human to, you know, have some flaws, have some errors, but I don't think he's human. So let's go Eagle Healer. At the exact same moment he goes for his push, we're going to absolutely dominate the game. Let's log this back. I just don't want to die immediately. Then let's go for another E-Golem, because what else would you do in an E-Golem deck? The egg? NATO it away from the egg? Okay, never mind. Fireballs. We got our E-Golem going in. Look at the beautiful fireball we're going to get. Ooh, look at that fireball. Still doesn't forgive the fact that I'm using E-Golem, though. And honestly, I deserve this loss. You know, using xDragon7s deck, you get a loss. And that's to be expected, because whenever xDragon7 tries to play the game, he usually does lose. Not going to mention any names, but there's this one guy who keeps beating him in like best of fives and stuff. Oh, the prediction monk ability! Oh, I definitely did it for that reason. I'm just going to use the monk emote because I feel cool after that. That's such a cool emote. But yeah, like I said, there's a reason we lost with this. I'm not meant to play E-Golem. Like, it's like when you try and put two magnets to each other, then they force themselves away as much as possible. You have to make it happen, because otherwise it won't. Alright, up against Lundin here. So, this deck, if you're wondering, was the first deck that xDragon7 actually used in a best of 5 against me. The first ever best of 5, the first ever deck. Truly, you know, it's nostalgic. It's nostalgic because it's been months since that fateful day. And if you are curious, he did lose with this deck, so I'm not expecting to win. Like I said, xDragon7 really only knows how to lose. But anyway, we're going to see if we can pull out the dub with it. This guy is going in for a Hog Bats push for some unknown reason. We're going to go Skelly King to get all these souls. Beautiful soul collection there. And yeah, I'm not even sure how you play this deck. I mean, I'm just not a fan of these types of decks, and this guy's Mega Knight for no reason. That's really awesome sauce. One minion does get blasted by that, so that's good. I think we're going to take Mega Knight Slam here, but I mean, it is what it is. I can't really stop it. Well, I could with the Fisherman, but I want to save that for the Hog, now knowing he is Mega Knight Hog. But yeah, so first ever match of our first ever best of 5 with the first deck. Again, it's kind of beautiful. I'm kind of moved the tears at the moment. Please pull the Hog. Thank you, Zappies, for carrying that. We do activate the King Tower. That is huge. What if we go Fisherman Graveyard here? I mean, he's gonna go Bats for my Fisherman. Yep, arrow that. It's quick enough. The Fisherman slows down the tower. Okay, we get a little bit of damage. Don't get too excited now. Don't get too jumpy or anything. We may be able to make a comeback. Unlike xDragon7, who had no way of making a comeback. It was just too easy. Yeah, I beat him even though he had like a pretty good counter to my attack. It was actually pretty funny. Pretty funny that I lost that. Okay, goes for the Fireball on top of my Zappies. Not exactly ideal. He's going to go for his Bats. Fine by me. Let's go for our Big Bone Jones Graveyard push. Arrow's ready for the minions. Get him out of here. Come on, put in some work. Put in some work. No work was put in. Go for the Fisherman, and then go for the Phoenix. Hopefully the Hog gets no shots from the tower. Okay, we're good. We clean up. We're currently fine. Go for our Big Bone Jones in the back here. Okay, he goes for the Bats. Let's play our Skelly King. We know he wants to go for a Hog. Let's go for our Zappies like this. I didn't mean to. No, I didn't mean to use Fisherman. No, no, no. Wow. The game selected the Fisherman for me and put it on that side. It's almost. It just knew. It just knows it can't win. I mean, such a deck like that just can't win. It's not possible. Alright, so searching for the next opponent. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't take this long, so I'm just going to cut. Alright, up against Da Vinci. Now, you can see the goal in my hand. You know, I don't want to play these decks, just remember that. I'm doing it for xDragon7. And if you're curious about what this one's from, this is from our second Best of 5, Best of 3 series, where he used a Golem deck against me, and I had an Expo deck, and I won. So, again, another deck where xDragon7 lost, so I don't think I'm going to be winning this. Which, again, I don't deserve to anyway, because it's a Golem deck. And, you know, Golem players don't have a good reputation of being exactly skilled, so, you know. But anyway, he goes for the Hunter. I'm going to wait a second to go Lightning. I was hoping to get some more value. I mean, it is what it is. We're going to get a huge chunk of damage on the tower there. Golem just punching away at the Princess Tower. And boom! Big explosion. Look at the damage we're getting. I deserve all of that. Let's go Preemptive Dark Prince for the Hog in this lane. Never mind, he doesn't do that. Oh wait, no he does actually. Go for our Ice Whiz. And go for our Barb Barrel. So we take a decent chunk of damage, but we're fine, we're fine. He doesn't have his Lumberjack, he doesn't have his Hog, he does have a Mirror. I don't know if he played the Goblin. Okay. I was just going to say, I don't know if he played the Goblins after the Hog, and we found that out pretty quickly. So he's pressuring me. He doesn't really want me to go in, which makes sense. But we're just going to completely ignore that Ghost because we're a Golem player, and then going for a Golem in the back because we're a Golem player. But yeah, I was playing an Expo deck, and xDragon7 lost with a Golem deck, so I mean... kind of embarrassing, you know, like, it's not exactly what you want to see when you're the Golem player. Yeah, he was quite upset about it. I pulled a sneaky little trick on him that I like to call the NATO, and it just demolished him. So anyway, we go for our Lightning. He has a Delivery for some reason. This is quite the peculiar deck. Let's go for our Ice Whiz. Golemites are getting some damage. Let's go for our Barb Barrel, get our Mini P.E.K.K.A ready for his Hog. He isn't going to go for it, so let's go for a Golem in the back. He's probably going to try and do it now. Really? You're not going to go for it? He's just going all in on this tower for some reason, which is quite surprising. I'm not too sure why he's doing that. Yeah, it's not going to take our tower or even come close to it. Let's just go for the Lightning straight away. That is going to take his tower easily. Of course, the only time we win is with a Golem deck. So, unfortunately, we did win with this. Not what I wanted to see, really, and not deserved at all on my end. But yeah, we did win. So, we did it better than xDragon7, even though he's a Golem player. It's kind of funny. But yeah, let's get into one more match. Up against Chris for our final match. The deck we are using is this one right here. Now, you're probably wondering, what's this deck from, Laser? And this deck is from our latest BO5. This was the first deck he used. And once again, he lost with it. Yeah, I mean, what else do you expect at this point, right? I mean, not too much, really. It's just the same old, same old. You think maybe once, he'd prevail, but nope. Nope, it didn't happen. It's just not allowed. Like, I almost feel bad sometimes, but he bullies me all the time, so can't really feel bad, can you? But yeah, also this guy is from the Boys clan, so shout out to the Boys, because this is for the boys. But yeah, like, I won again, and guess what? Once again, he had the counter to me. Like, come on, step up your game. But he countered me and still lost. It was pretty funny. I won because I nailed a Barb Barrel, but it was actually a really cool play. But yet he fell to it. He fell to it. Like, it was kind of funny. because he was really upset. He was like, "Wow, I'm like bad and I'm terrible and stuff." And like, why did I not see that he's gonna nail the bar barrel away? Like, he's really cool and awesome. And yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Still, it'd be nice to see Dragon win a best of 5 publicly. I had to add that last part for legal reasons. Let's go for our Goblin Hut. I don't even know how you play this, honestly. I assume you just defend, get counter push, and go Graveyard, but I'm not a Graveyard player, so I don't know. Let's go for our Knight, and let's go for our Barks behind everything. Okay, we're just going to freeze that. I'm not dealing with all that nonsense. Go for the Bark Barrel. Okay, we took care of the Musketeer. That was the most important part out of all that. Hopefully they take care of the Lumberjack. Okay, yeah, we're not doing too bad. Let's go for our Hut again. Gonna pull the Hog over and fully counter it. That works fine with me. Let's go for our Knight Graveyard. Nice, we got something going. Freeze on the minions. Look at the damage we're getting. Look at the damage. We win. We win. No way. We actually won. That's crazy. So what you can conclude from this is that I am better than xDragon7, and I'm better than xDragon7 with his own decks. That is crazy. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. If you want to wish him, on his day, then go ahead, feel free to. If you want to, don't feel pressured by him. I know how it feels. That man has some things up his sleeve that he, great guy. Definitely go subscribe to him if you want to, and go check him out if you want to, and join his clan if you want to, and join our Discord server if you want to. I'm definitely not being held against my will or anything. I just love the guy so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, shout out to xDragon7 once again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.